on that DJ truck. Who got the truck?
You know what? Hold up. You know what? Okay, I gotta be real. You know what?
No. Leave it at that.
No. That's real though. That's real. And Shanira bought my first DJ truck. I cannot lie. She bought the truck. I can't even lie to you. She bought the truck. I built the truck. I paid for everything inside the truck. But I was trying something new. I told my wife what I was doing. She believed in me.
I had these hoes in the truck that I brought.
I'm sorry.
The wicked shall never prosper.
I'm sorry.
But we cool.
You gotta love Christmas. You gotta love it. Christmas party. Tankard Palace. It's going down. It's gonna be lit. Vibing out with that baddie. AB, how you doing?
Oh, my bathroom messed up.
Hey, but at least I'm high in the room though. Shoot, that would have been even worse. Check it out. We at the Christmas party. I got my baby Billy. Say hey, Billy. I like that. There you go. Say hey, Brittany. Hey. Okay, so check it out. We're gonna do this again. They didn't hear none of you said last night.
What? Okay, they ain't gonna hear it again if we down here with all these folks.
We ain't finna be down here. I'm just like the intro before we go upstairs. We'll be back. Here we go. So what advice would you give to new mothers that just had a kid that is in a relationship or they're married? Because I think what we lost our connection was we didn't properly plan to what was going to happen once the baby got here. So when the baby was here, you was all about the baby.
Yeah, it is smooth. We didn't lose our connection when the baby got here, but anyway. My advice would be fine with your kids and everything, but let their dad establish a routine with them as well. So that way he doesn't feel left out, and that way he can learn as he go. Because if God forbid y'all do part ways, because this is going to be an issue that comes up when y'all start co-parenting, is you're not really familiar with how he would actually take care of the kids in your absence, because you haven't witnessed it. And that's been an issue that we faced. Because
that was the biggest issue. Like, I was a great provider. I was a great father when I was at home with the kids. But because she never seen me take care of the kids in front of her, or really not in front of her, was more so she really didn't trust me with the kids. She didn't think I was a dangerous
dad. It's not that I didn't trust you. It was just like, dang, did he know that they need to get freaking lotion on their eczema, or you need to put them in,
And I understand that, but what I need you to touch on is, with us, it took you a good minute before you actually was like, okay, here, I'm trusting you with the kids. And I don't even think it was you. I think it was more so the courts that helped push that even quicker. Because if it was up to you, it probably would have been longer. Yeah, because she would let me get the kids, but I had time limits. Like, I had to be back. Like, it wasn't no keeping them for long periods of time.
Yeah, I kept tabs on you, but I didn't,
Okay.
Like, where you at or whatever. Like, because you be all over the world. Like, they babies, they don't need to be. Oh, I remember that one time. I said, Ben, they don't need to be going out today because they had a fever. They had a fever. And then I get on social media and you got them out in the mall just walking around. No jacket and nothing. And I called you and I said, Ben, I just told you they don't need to be out today because they had a fever. And you was like, well, I gave them some medicine and they fever down. Okay, that's the medicine. They still are coming down with something. Then what happened? I took them to the doctor.
Don't judge me.
And
Why are you judging me?
And they had the
Quit
flu.
judging me. Quit judging me. Okay.
They had the flu.
They caught the flu that one time because of me. I'll give her that.
Stuff like that. It's like, and it's not that we're trying to be controlling. It's just that sometimes we're more privy to information. And since y'all want to feel like, oh, these my kids too, and I got this, it's like y'all try to buck. Y'all try to buck the information when we're not trying to be controlling. We're just trying to make y'all aware. But there's a certain way to go about doing that without making you feel demeaned as a father, like you don't know what you're doing.
There we go. Where was this woman? I need this woman back. Jesus. Okay. No, I think that was a very good point you made right there. I think it's how you present to us that you want us to do better or we need to do better. Because sometimes you can say it in a way to where it's perceived wrong and we either take it hurtful and we're hurt by what you said because you said it the wrong way, or you said it to the point to where you made it seem like we don't know how to do it, so we feel dumb. So it's either we're hurt or we feel dumb. Right. So I just feel like the way you communicate what you need done is really the answer to everything, you would say?
Right, yeah.
2019 was a very crazy year for me. You served me with divorce papers back in December when I wasn't ready for them. Had 30 days to come up with a lawyer or you were going to proceed in court without me having a lawyer. I actually blew my DJ truck engine probably a month before, but instead of getting the DJ truck fixed, I actually had to sell my first DJ truck to afford to pay for my lawyer for our divorce. And when I tell you that broke me down, it broke me because I spent my life savings, I was married to you, building that truck, and I had a 2-year, our life savings building that truck.
No, who? We ain't gonna get started on that DJ truck. Who got the truck?
You know what? Hold up. You know what? Okay, I gotta be real. You know what?
No. We leave it at that.
No. That's real though. That first DJ truck, she bought the first truck. I ain't even gonna lie. My first truck cost me $1,500, and Shanira bought my first DJ truck. I cannot lie. She bought the truck. I can't even lie to you. She bought the truck. I built the truck. I paid for everything inside the truck, but I was trying something new. I told my wife what I was doing. She believed in me.
I had these skank holes in the truck that I brought.
I'm sorry.
The wicked shall never prosper.
I'm sorry.
But we cool.
We've turned the new chick since then. She got even when I had to sell it. There you go. She got even when I had to sell the truck. So, with that being said, the truck that I bought with her money, I had to get rid of to get back to her to pay for my lawyer. And in the process of that, it totally broke me down because, that was my baby. That was my first big investment of actually building and creating. And we were going through a divorce. I didn't have my kids. And I had hit rock bottom. And at that very moment, I realized I had just the very bad. And I was lost, Now I understand how you women feel when I say you get lost in the sauce or you get lost in what you're doing. And I apologize for making you feel any type of way, disrespecting you, because when the roles were switched, you didn't care because of the fact of how bad I hurt you. And I can do nothing but respect that, you know what I mean? Because it built me into being a better man. Really, the man I am today was because of those things right there. So with that being said, my question is to you, what did you learn out of 2019? And what are you going to do different going into 2020?
Oh, 2019. Goodness gracious. 2019 was a long year.
Long.
I think it was a long year for a lot of people. But 2019, I would have to say keep moving. That's like the biggest lesson is to keep moving because, you know, once you stop and you like sit in it, it's just like...
It's 1,000 times worse.
It's like quicksand.
Suck you right in.
Especially when you have kids, it's like you can't afford to sit like that, you know?
You can't dwell in that bad place at all.
Because, first of all, your kids don't deserve somebody that's not mentally there all the way with them. Y'all being short with them because you mad about this or you heard about this or not giving them the attention that you deserve because you sad and moping and can't get out of bed and all that stuff. You know, that's not good for your kids or anything like that. But to keep moving, to get a plan, and to make practical steps to achieve your goals that you set in your plan. Practical everyday things moving you towards achieving your goal every day. In 2020, what I will be doing different is more self-care because burnout is real. Burnout is real. You know, I work, you know, and after I work, I come home, I take care of the kids. I try to work on my plan every day. Sometimes I don't do it every day like I should. And you know, you just have to, you really just got to take it one day at a time. And sometimes when you are really tired, push through. But if you don't push through, don't beat yourself over the head about it, you know, because if you like a perfectionist and stuff like me, and you think everything has to be perfect, it's really easy to be like, oh my God, but I didn't do that, and dwell on it, like, oh my God, if I would have just did that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like you're constantly replaying it, being obsessive about it. Don't do that, that's not good. So, not being a perfectionist too. That's another thing that I'm gonna do differently. It don't have to be perfect. If it's something that I know is aligning, just jump and do it.
What would you say to women and men that are on the fence about leaving their marriage or staying in the marriage? Whether that be for financial, infidelity, or whatever it is, they're on the fence. What advice would you give them?
Because this is the thing, when it came down to me, I did want to save my marriage. I really just didn't know how. And there was a point where I was desperately, like, wanting somebody to tell me, like, be raw with me about the challenges that they faced in their marriage. Because a lot of times people are they're really surface level when it comes to talking about, oh, you know, marriage has problems and everything like that, but nobody really just be going into detail. Like,
and raw.
It's like, okay, what type of problem and what did you do when that problem happened, and then how did you go about changing that problem? It's just very glossy, you know, and I would say get a mentor, get somebody that's dealt with what you're dealing with and survived it.
Surviving fatherhood.
Because you can't tell me, I can't take no correction or I can't take no advice from you if I'm trying to save my marriage from infidelity when you ain't never been cheated on and you don't really know what I'm feeling in my heart and my soul. Or I can't take correction or heed what you're saying if you ain't never hit rock bottom and lost all your money. You know what I'm saying? So get with somebody You got to get with somebody that's been through what you've been through and survived it and are thriving and flourishing. It ain't struggle. It ain't struggle. It ain't struggle love, you know? That's like, even when it comes to your kids, like there's a lot of marriages that fall apart when you lose a baby and stuff. Like, you can't tell me how to feel when you never miscarried. Or you can't tell a father how to feel who's watched his wife like just check out because she miscarried. You know? People have to really start being transparent about the challenges of marriage and relationships in general. It doesn't even matter, but especially marriage. If they're going to survive, if they're going to flourish, if they're going to, you know, come out on the other side, because it is work, and anything worth having is not going to be
fighting
easy,
for,
and it's worth fighting for. So, you know, you just gotta. I think the biggest thing would be to have somebody that you can have those talks with, have those conversations with, get that wisdom, and apply it. Apply it and make it do what it do.
As far as for me with the fellas and ladies, at the end of the day, Shanira kind of said everything. You need to make sure you get a mentor. Somebody who's already kind of been through what you've been through, can give you real advice from that standpoint, not somebody just giving you an opinions. Opinions don't matter when you're going through something as detrimental as a miscarriage, or you lost all your money, or even somebody stepping out on you, you know what I mean? Only somebody who's been through that can help you. Or even the fact that with me, what took me getting through the fact of me cheating is I had to lose my wife to learn the fact of, okay, let me go seek some understanding. Why do you want to keep screwing other people? Why do you keep entertaining other people? Like, what truly is the issue? You know, first, can you even admit that you have an issue? You see what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing. So many people are on here upset talking about, you over here putting the fact that you cheated on your wife on social media. Yes, because I need people to understand that I had an issue, like a real issue, and it just didn't start with our marriage. Anybody who knows me prior to my marriage knows my history. So it didn't just start there. I had issues since I was younger.
Can't turn to a housewife or a house husband.
But I've learned since then. I've gotten together. I done lost my whole family. So, you know, and this is Benjamin Tankard, and this is Surviving Fatherhood. And I approve this message.
Holla.
See you on Christmas.